Patrick Mahomes is the first player in NFL history to win 2 Super Bowls and 2 MVPs in the first 6 seasons. He's the first. That statistic won't change. When people are trying to compare him to Joe Montana, which people are saying that he's better than, after 5 seasons as a starting quarterback in the NFL, he's better than one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game in Joe Montana, who never, by the way, never lost in a Super Bowl. Never. 4 Super Bowl championships. This is Mahomes' first Super Bowl where he did not have a turnover in a game. Now, did Mahomes have one of those fantastic games? Did this game stand out statistically for Patrick Mahomes? I would say no. 21 for 27, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. Travis Kelce is a beast of a man. We all know what he is. Pacheco ran the ball very well. 15 carries, 76 yards, a touchdown. That kid is going to make himself a lot of money. He is a rookie, but 2 years from now, when he's a free agent, at the age of what, 25 years old? If he keeps playing like this, and Andy Reid knows how to find these running backs. He knows how to find these running backs. He found Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt was middle of the draft. Kareem Hunt became one of the best running backs in the league in 2 years. Doing what he did, or he was caught on TMZ, was let go by the Kansas City Chiefs, and he was picked up by the Browns. We all know the situation of Kareem Hunt this year, where he was trying to be traded at the trade deadline to another team so he could have made a Super Bowl run. But he's a free agent this year. If you look at what Patrick Mahomes did in this game, he spread out the offense. Travis Kelce had a pretty good game. I know everybody sits here and it's not 100 yards, but 6 receptions, 81 yards, and 1 touchdown is a pretty good game as far as I'm concerned. Juju Smith-Schuster, 7 receptions, 53 yards. Fantastic game for a guy that's coming back from an injury. That wasn't 100% healthy. Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks we've seen come out of the draft in about 20 years. There's no question that he is. The only 2 players that had more than 3 catches and more than 50 yards receiving for the Kansas City Chiefs were Juju Smith-Schuster and Travis Kelce. Jalen Hurts broke the record for most rushing yards in a Super Bowl with 70, breaking a record held by just Steve McNair, who had 64 with the Titans. And I'm not going to compare Jalen Hurts to Patrick Mahomes, because if you want to compare the game and who had the better game, it was Jalen Hurts. It's not even an argument. Jalen Hurts, a guy that had shoulder problems, he was slinging the ball in the first half. Slinging it. Did he have much on it? He didn't have much on it. You could tell when he was throwing the ball up there, he didn't have much on it. That touchdown that he had to A.J. Brown was fantastic, by the way. It was fantastic. Jalen Hurts was 27 for 38, 304 yards, 1 touchdown thrown, 3 touchdowns ran by Jalen Hurts. He had 4 touchdowns in the game, 3 by himself. He's the first quarterback to do that in a Super Bowl. And everybody keeps talking about, is Patrick Mahomes the greatest quarterback we've seen since Joe Montana and Tom Brady? Is he going to be declared the GOAT after he's done with his career? I do believe, the way the NFL is set up, that Patrick Mahomes at the age of 34, and that means Patrick Mahomes is 27, 28 right now. In the next 5 to 7 years, Patrick Mahomes will have 5 Super Bowl championships. You know why? Because this is the way the NFL likes it. They like their stars. They like the face of their organization to stand out from all the rest. And I'm not taking shots at the NFL. Every organization. Who's the number 1 player right now in the NBA? As far as faces are concerned, voices of the game. LeBron James. And until LeBron James is gone, he will be the voice of the NBA. He is the face of international sports and basketball internationally around the world. When you think of hockey, who is the face of hockey right now?
Connor McDavid, I would say.
Connor McDavid and who?
Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby. And right now, Connor McDavid is starting to take over.
Oh, yeah.
But Sid, he is recognized all over the world because of his big mouth, his game, and his game is as good as any game we've seen a hockey player have since guys like Mario Lemieux and Wayne Gretzky.